Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today I'm doing my NoBuy art supply in-depth topic. Now this one is going to be a tough one. You can see by the title, and I try to be really transparent with my titles and my thumbnails and things, that this one is about shopping addiction. Now, if you are having a tough time and this video could be very triggering for you, if you're not in the mental headspace for this, please exit out of the video. I will talk to you tomorrow, and I hope you have a wonderful day. For those of you who have decided to stay, hi, welcome. We're going to be talking about something, well, I am. I'm going to be talking about something very heavy and serious. And I want you to know that I don't take this stuff lightly. It's not something to, make a jab at or joke about or take with an ounce of levity. So I won't be illustrating while I record this video because it just doesn't feel appropriate. And I want you to know how serious I take this. So we're going to be talking about shopping addiction. Now, the first thing about this is sort of identifying what this is. Sometimes it's called compulsive buying. It also has another name, oniomania. Some people refer to it as that. Now, shopping addiction is sort of classified as it becomes a problem. So, if you shop every day and you're buying your groceries and your gas and the things you need, your household goods, your essential everyday items, this doesn't apply to you, okay? This is for people who have purchased and it is starting to become an addiction, a problematic, there's behaviors associated and there's financial issues also embroiled in with this. So, let's talk about it a little bit. There is some controversy about shopping addiction and compulsive buying. It's not currently recognized as a diagnosable mental health disorder. Now they're still doing research on this, and it may become one later down the road. So because of that, it may be difficult to find the very specific resources in your area. Please don't be discouraged. All right, so there are many types of shopping addiction, and I am going to just go down a list of what has been laid out by choosingtherapy.com. They have a really nice curated page about shopping addiction, and they list compulsive shopaholics as people who shop when they're feeling emotional distress, trophy shopaholics who are always shopping for the perfect item. Shopaholics are people who want the image of being a big spender and love flashy items. Bargain seekers is people who purchase items that they don't need, but just because they're on sale. Bulimic shoppers are folks caught in a vicious cycle of buying and returning items. And collectors, folks that don't feel complete unless they have one in each color or every piece in a designated set. Now, sorry, my cat. This has to be taken very delicately. So this can maybe apply to you, or maybe this applies to someone you know and love in your life. Now, currently, I don't have anyone in my life that is a shopping addict. They have since passed away many years ago, and I saw what that did while they were shopping, and I saw what it did after they were gone. And it's a lot to unpack, literally and figuratively, mentally and emotionally. So, this needs to be handled with grace, compassion, and No bullying, no antagonizing, criticizing. That's not going to help or change any of this. So, shopaholics buy to the excess of what is needed. There are symptoms, and I will explain some of these. If you suffer from you or someone you love suffer from negative emotions or low self-esteem, shopping can be a quick pick-me-up. If you or someone you love is preoccupied with shopping, as in they are always thinking about it, always engaging with it, it is what is dominating their life. Another telltale sign is shopping in secret. This can be another sign for addiction, and I know with other styles of addiction, doing the problem in secret is also one of the signs. Not wanting people to know or find out. Being unable to stop shopping is a symptom, is one of the telltale signs that this is becoming a problem. Like if you're having a craving, you're experiencing withdrawals, and this is becoming difficult. If you're starting to compromise your values and or your well-being. So if you have stopped exercising and sleeping well and doing all the things that make you healthy because you're just shopping, or if you're starting to lie to others about shopping, this is another thing that can happen. Feeling guilty and shameful, especially as maybe financial resources start to deplete and run out, the feeling of guilt and shame, or as another result, the amount of things piling up in the house. Now there are different stages of hoarding. I'm not going to get into that in this video, but taking out an additional storage space, or maybe having a first one, or things piling high in the house. If you don't feel normal, if you're not shopping, if it's become such an ingrained habit that you don't feel right unless you're doing it, this could become a problem. So what causes this? There are biological factors. It can be, a combination of occurring disorders, maybe your upbringing, relationships, or your personality. There could be other mental health issues involved. So maybe things that haven't been diagnosed for mental health or substance use disorders. Moods, eating, and personality disorders are very commonly associated with this disorder. Your upbringing, we sort of mirror what we've seen and known. So if a guardian or a parent is a shopaholic, that's what we know and understand is normal. Relationship difficulties. Folks sometimes that have trouble attaining and maintaining satisfying relationships can turn to purchasing to fulfill emotional needs. Maybe personality tendencies or materialism, the importance of having all the things, or emotional distress. So feeling a void after, grief or loss. If life is starting to feel unfair, it's a way to get back at life. A quick lift if you're suffering from depression. Comfort, it's a way to comfort or soothe anxiety or stress if it's being used in that manner. Trying to fit in with a certain group, and it's a way to gain acceptance. If you're feeling not in control of your life, and it could be external things like natural disasters or internal things, it could be a small sense of empowerment. If you're bored, I definitely boredom scroll. If your self-esteem and your worth, this could be a distraction. So how to stop? Now this is very difficult. The first and number one step would be to admit you have a problem. If this is you, or this is ringing some bells with you, and you are still listening to this video, I want you to know I'm so proud of you. You're doing so well, okay? This isn't like an easy thing to deal with and live with, and I just want you to know I'm proud of you, okay? Number 2, tell someone you trust. This is vital that you cultivate relationships with people that you can talk about real things and important things with. There's a Shopaholics Anonymous, a Debtors Anonymous. Try and reach out. Start learning what your triggers are and develop healthy coping mechanisms. I will link articles about that, about journaling and therapy and all the things. Putting boundaries around where and how you shop. There are treatments. Sometimes it's therapy, sometimes it's medication, sometimes it's a combination. If someone you love suffers from shopping addiction, it is very important to be that safe space for them, not judge them, not yell, not criticize, because they can't go back and change it. If they've already acknowledged they have a problem and they're telling you, you are their safe space. So it is important that with care and love and compassion that we listen and we try and help. And it can be very difficult. And there can be relapses, but talking to you is the first step. I hope this video helps. Thank you for letting me talk about the hard things. I feel like we're all mature enough to handle it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.